We're going to learn about sustainable food today. So come with us on a tour of Madison.
Selling over and over and over again, people really don't get sick of.
Would be in some ways renewable.
I don't know what to say though, that's the only thing I'm saying is. Or
like a sustainable food source, one that could keep on getting, I guess kind of what I just started saying. That is not sustainable food. It does not sustain its shape. It just kind of falls down in a pile.
Yeah, sustainable food would be something that dehydrated food, something in the can, something that's all the air's been taken out so it lasts longer.
That one. Fine. Sustainable food as in like foods that.
I guess it would mean food that it's all you would need to live on, you know, or the bare necessity maybe, nothing fancy.
You know, you're not depleting any limited resources. You're able to obtain your food in a way that's not detrimental to the environment. And it's, and I would say it'd be economically reasonable for the people who would like to purchase it.
Food that would sustain me, and really it's food that can last on and on, so crops that can be harvested over and over and over so that it can continue on into the future for our children.
I would imagine it would be something that would continue to provide nutrition of some sort over time.
Probably like stuff straight from the farm, homegrown, organic.
I would say it's something that it's comparable to sustainable energy in that we can keep on taking it without actually taking anything more away from nature than we're giving back in. Like I would say probably most grains could be sustainable because rather than going through extra cycles where more energy is taken out of the system, it's grown as grain, eaten as grain.
Like grains and stuff, like stuff not like overly processed, like stuff that you can. Thank you for the sustainable foods is in like foods that we can grow and we can continue to grow even with the changing climate and economy. Without the resources running out.
Sustainable food is something that readily replaces itself or reproduces itself.
Okay.
It's not a one-time thing.
Winds blowing through breathing trees.
Guess I don't have an answer to that either.
Options on our menu, I would say none.
Very little.
Community.
All their seafood is sustainable. All their fish. Yeah. And all their paper products is all eco-friendly.
No, this is fast food.
Meat from UW Provision, which is a local Wisconsin company. And we do import a lot of things as well. We are in an Asian restaurant, so we have a lot of things from overseas. So that's not too sustainable. A lot of fuel, high prices.
We have bread. We have falafel, which is mostly garbanzo beans and chickpeas and stuff like that. And that's probably sustainable.
Just what it says, fast food. You eat it, you get it fast, and you eat it fast. You're on the go. Pretty much everybody was coming by here, they on the way somewhere, class, work, finna go catch the bus, wanna get something quick to eat. That's what the service is for.
Okay, do you know where the foods come from that are served here?
The foods are supplied by certain companies, which I can't disclose at this time. I mean, you have companies like Cisco, you got Schwann's.
Well, Broad's is famous for its brats, so when people come in here, they don't get salads, they get brats and red brats, white brats, and then hamburgers, obviously. And they always get beer, so pretty sustainable.
What kind of grocery stores do you shop at?
Cops and like Super Walmart.
Do you look at whether you're buying organic food or know where it comes from?
No, I'm not much of a cook, so I don't really buy like too much. You know, I try to get fruits and vegetables and that's about it, but I don't do a lot of cooking.
Have you ever thought about offering different options?
Personally, I haven't, because I am in no way in charge of that. I got hired on in this restaurant to serve the food that the owners chose to serve. Were I running my own restaurant, maybe.
Yeah.
When you make your personal choices on purchases for food and stuff, is sustainability something you keep in mind?
Oh, yeah.
Where do you like to shop?
Basically smaller stores, because they have a more confined selection. And they're prone to deal more with smaller and sustainable things. The bigger grocery stores are now trying to compete with that because they're expanding their organics and everything else. But something like Whole Foods, I would appreciate that.
Where do you normally do your grocery shopping?
I guess a good majority of it is probably at the Super Target.
Okay.
But we also get bi-weekly boxes from CSI.
Oh, I do too. What do you take sustainability into consideration when you're purchasing your groceries?
Probably not as much as I should or would like to.
Like, what are your choices in purchasing food?
Well, I don't really get a lot of like junk food, so it's usually like. I mean, I don't necessarily go organic.
I eat a lot of like dairy, but I just stick with like the brands that I know.
Yeah. No, it's more about, just like not buying like junk food. That's like.
So typically you're not concerned about whether or not the food you're buying is sustainable or not?
Not usually. Not
price.
Definitely not the first thing I think about. Yeah.
I come here with this free Wi-Fi.
Say the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion.
Am I just restarting it, or are you not? Okay.